I cannot stand the way you look.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tarot Talk Live. This is going to be a conspiracy theory short. So, hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. And today we are once again focusing on Nancy Guthrie in this case. So, I did want to bring up a couple of points. So, I have a card that I didn't specifically pull. So, I didn't pull this card out of this deck. I actually pulled it out of this deck. So, I'm going to pull it back. I was going through this deck, finding these cards, and came across this one, which reminded me of the last update that I did, where I asked if she was in the elements. Now, this goes way back. I'm trying to think of when I recorded that video, but I believe it was over a week ago, and I believe it was on day 6 or 7. Okay. I believe it was on day 7. It was like on a Friday, perhaps, maybe going into Saturday. So day 7 or 8. So, listen, the cards that came out, I asked if she was in the elements or in someone's home. We got veiled. Okay. That means covered up. And I was actually doing more research into it. And it also represents mourning. If you can think of a period of mourning. So I'm thinking when I asked that question, there were some other things going on. The other cards that I got guided, and I got this water. It looks like water to me. Guided is the energy guides. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of guides, if they're going to get have like a search party go out near water. I know there's not water near the home, but I'm seeing water. I keep seeing water. In the last reading that I did, I saw water. I saw a trail leading up to what I felt was water, an opening that leads out to a bigger body of water. So I said it was like almost like a border between a body of water, a smaller body of water, and a bigger body. So like a lake, a pond and a lake, like a trail that leads to a pond that leads to a lake. We have this cabin here that looks like it's out in the woods. And I said that there's something like a cabin or something out in the woods, or someone has a cabin in the woods. We have grounded here. So I got all the cards that were for element. I got new life. I got truth. This is like air. There's a feather on here. So I'm thinking air. It was like all of the elements came out. All of the elements came out. I even got fire. Fire also came out. You guys. I just don't. I think those were the ones that came out in that reading. Yeah, it was. And we got air. No, we got fire. We got water. Where's water? Because we also pulled water. I want those cards to be out while we're doing this reading, because I want to do a spin-off reading for that, because they haven't found her yet, but I feel like she's going to be found, but I feel like she's in the water. When I see this anchor here on grounded, it's like like someone anchored her down underwater. You see the blue in the background? So it's not like she's in the ground. That's why I didn't get an earth card. I feel like she is in the elements, but I feel like she's in water. I'm being guided towards the water. Even the background here is a light blue. It's light blue. You can't really tell. All these cards are blue. But I have fire here as well. So I don't know if there was a campfire, if someone camped outside, or if someone has a campground or is near a campground, or if there's a camp area near a pond. I just want to focus on that because that's what I'm getting. So I want to use the tarot. Okay. So let's just ask specifically, is Nancy with someone, or have they abandoned her somewhere? Is Nancy physically with someone? Is someone physically keeping her? Or has she been abandoned and left? Is Nancy with someone, or has she been abandoned and left? Off the top, we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, the Ten of Wands is all about someone who's no longer wanting to take responsibility. This is someone who's burdened. Okay, they're stressed out. It's too much responsibility. They're burned out. They're struggling. There's an energy of being too much. Tens represent endings. So I feel like there was an ending of responsibility in this case. Under the deck, the Ace of Wands. Out of anger, there was a moment of passion. This was a tense moment. This was a moment of excitement. And I feel like things ended then. I feel like it was very, very early on. I feel like Nancy put up a fight. I want to say she put up a fight. Okay. We have the World. There was an ending. Nancy put up a fight, and then there was an ending. I want to say Nancy is no longer with us here. And I hate to say that. I don't like this. But I'm getting World, and I have 10 of Cups. This is another 10. This is another 10. I do feel like she is happy where she is. I feel like she was immediately taken to a place of peace. Immediately, we have the Emperor. She was safe. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. 5 of Cups. This is loss. This is sadness. This is definitely energy of some sort of trauma that was experienced. I do feel like everything moved very quickly. I do feel like she put up a fight. I do feel like she was abandoned, or I feel like she was left. Okay. And that's what I'm getting. What are the characteristics of her surroundings? Where was she abandoned? What are the characteristics of her surroundings? What are the characteristics of her surroundings? And where was she abandoned? Let's just see what the tarot says here. These cards went in the reverse here. So we have the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Not very good energy. This is someone who's very cold energy, cold. I'm getting cold. Page of Cups, this represents a water sign. There's a characteristic of being in the water here. This is water. And again, we have this rage, temperamental, dominating. Dominating, down in the water. I feel like there's energy of being held down. Okay. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is think about a bully. A bully is someone who likes to overpower. You know what I mean? This talks about a dominant partner as well, dominating. Okay. Controlling, holding down, pushing down, holding down in the water, held down in the water. Y'all, the tarot will tell you, like I say, I don't always have to pull oracle messages. Okay. I don't always have to pull oracle messages. We also have the King of Cups here, you guys. Distant, out in the water, down in the water. Cold. There's an energy of being cold, distant. This the cold water, down in the cold water. King of Cups. You guys, I don't like that. I don't like that. Is Nancy still breathing or able to walk away if found now? Is Nancy still breathing or able to walk away if found now? Is Nancy still breathing or able to walk away if found? You guys, I got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. This is an energy that King of Pentacles talks about protection, being safe. But the Four of Swords represents resting, sleeping, being quiet, safe and quiet, resting, quiet, at rest. She's at peace. Okay. But you guys see the position. I don't like this energy here. I don't like, but I am encouraged to do this because, like I say, I want her to be found for her family. I want her to be found alive, most of all. And there's always hope. God has the last say so for every situation, period, point blank. But I want her to be found. But this is the energy that I'm getting. Okay. So I don't even want to talk about them in this reading right now. What is up with the trail by the water? So I pulled this card here. Trail by the water. Trail by the water here. Secret trail, ascension. It says ascension, you guys. Ascension. There is some trail that's leading to water. And it appears that this is in the woods, you guys. And I keep getting woods. I'm seeing trees all around. It's dark. And then I get woods and a cabin and it's light. So I don't know if these people went to a nearby cabin, like if they have a cabin nearby. So we have the Nine of Swords, you guys. This is absolute ultimate terror. This is betrayal. This is a nightmare situation. This is a dead end as well. There's an energy of a dead end. There may be some sort of a trail that leads to a dead end. The Nine of Pentacles, there's the energy of being alone or independent. So there was like one person. Now, before I was getting three people, I'm getting independent here. So it's almost like this person was acting alone, or there was one person, okay, taking her down this trail. Okay. We have the Page of Swords under the deck, asking questions with the Knight of Wands. So there's an energy of someone was being very pushy, right? Someone was hot-tempered. She was asking questions. Maybe she was asking this person not to hurt her. It's almost like she knew. We have 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. It's like she was asking not to hurt her family. She was praying. We have the Hierophant here. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. This is an energy of leaving, or, this is all about isolation. Okay? Isolation. Going away. There was some sort of hardship that was experienced. But I do know that she is at peace. I do know this. I am so heavy-hearted, and all of my thoughts and prayers are with her entire family. All of my thoughts and prayers are with her family. Will there be additional charges added to this one she has found? Will there be additional charges added once she is found? The Chariot and the Three of Pentacles. Yes. So I do feel like there were others, and I feel like they acted together, and there's an energy of not just kidnapping, but now you have taken someone from their home, and I feel like this person has crossed some sort of a state line. I feel like she traveled. There's an energy, I feel like there's an energy of going across state lines, and there were multiple people involved. So this person didn't act alone, but I feel like she was alone when she was taken out to this trail. Under the deck, we have the Strength card here and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, going back and forth. This person was working with others. This person was working with others. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. It's like this person is taking the heat. We have the Star and Justice. Yeah, it's like this person is going to be taking the heat for this, or taking the rap. But I feel like there are others. There's going to be other charges filed. There are going to be other charges filed, you guys. I feel like there are other people that are behind this person. I don't feel like they acted alone. All right, so that closes this episode of Conspiracy Theory Shorts, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, okay? And go back and watch the others and let me know what you think about those as well. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.
I cannot stand